Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? Oh my gosh, you guys. It's me, Jaymes with yet another video just for you. Oh my gosh, you guys. I decided I want to talk about another top list, okay? I found here the top 20 Christmas songs across the nation. According to Time Out. Well, basically they compiled a list of all the songs based on like who streams them the most. So this is what I have here. These are the songs we're all listening to. And let's see how nostalgic we get when we hear the names of these songs. All right, at number 20 is Silver Bells by Dean Martin. Oh, I know this one. Okay, that's the oldie one. Okay, that's Dean Martin is actually a street here in Las Vegas because he's one of the Rat Pack. That's the one where it's like an old crooner tune. It's Silver Bells. Oh, it's really slow. I remember not liking this one as a kid as much, but like I like it now because I think Dean Martin's really attractive. Young Dean Martin, like Martin and Lewis Dean Martin. Oh my God. Or Rio Bravo, where he plays the drunk cowboy. Add cowboy to anything and I'm automatically there, okay? I'm already dripping. Oh my God. But yeah, Silver Bells, it's kind of slow, but you know, it's not my favorite Dean Martin tune, but it is what it is. You know, it's a standard at this point. All right, what's at number 19? Who's driving down my street so goddamn loud? It's Christmas time, damn it. It should be a sleigh. These people are off brand right now. Number 19, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer by Burl Ives. Okay, here's the thing. I hate this song. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is not my favorite song whatsoever. I absolutely cannot stand this song. I skip it every time it comes on. And every time I used to work in retail, I always fantasize about like walking into the office that's playing all the music and hitting skip on the Spotify. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I don't like this song. I think it's because Rudolph doesn't stand up for himself. I think that's what bothers me. It's like, Rudolph, you gotta start throwing some hands. Ernie, what do reindeers have? They have like hooves? I don't know. Yeah, honestly, like if they don't invite you in the reindeer games, it's time to start throwing hooves, Rudolph, okay? That's how I feel about this song, okay? Don't let them push you around. It takes long to get to the happy ending, okay? That's the happy ending they need. Give those reindeer a black eye. Okay, at number 18 is Christmas Baby Please Come Home by Mariah Carey. Not the Darlene Love version. That's the version I think is like, you know, the sentimental one. You know, that's the iconic one is Darlene Love's. The opening of Gremlins, come on. Oh my gosh, I love this song. And also, sidebar, I remember watching that one amazing documentary called like 20 Feet from Stardom about like the backup singers. And Darlene Love told this amazing story about how she was really down and out after like Phil Spector and everything. Like her career didn't go quite the way she thought. So she was actually working as a cleaning lady. And she remembers in this mansion around Christmas time while she's cleaning a toilet of someone else's house. And her song, Christmas Baby Please Come Home, comes on while she's scrubbing somebody else's toilet. And she thinks, you know what? I need to call my damn agent because this is bullshit. And lo and behold, she got on the David Letterman show and it became a tradition for years that she would sing that song. So yeah, that's why I think her version is the more iconic one. But Mariah's is good too, if a little bit, you know, there's not the fire in the belly. Darlene really sings it home because, you know, she had that Phil Spector production and he was cuckoo crazy pants. All right, number 17, Santa Baby by Eartha Kittening. Who the hell wrote this list? How did you misspell Eartha Kitt's name? Who the hell wrote this list? Did ChatGPT write this? I'm calling you. Who's the author? Are you using ChatGPT? I bet you are. Anna. Anyways, back to my list. Okay, Eartha Kitt, Santa Baby. Now this one I adore. It's very sexy. It's kind of slow for modern days. Well, maybe the kids like it now. I remember growing up, I didn't like it as much. I was using the Madonna version, but growing up as an adult and realizing just like what a bad bitch Eartha Kitt was, you're like, oh yeah. The fact that she sang this in the 1950s when it was really, really, really taboo to have such a flirty song, everything. Not to mention Eartha Kitt is a bad bitch, all right? She fought battles in Hollywood, okay? She fought beasts worse than Santa Claus in Hollywood, and she came back and proved herself as an entertainer. Not to mention, like a few years after this, they blackballed her and she had to go perform in Europe because she had the nerve to stand up to the first lady saying she doesn't agree with war. And she made the first lady cry and it was a big deal and she was marked as this big bad guy. Oh my gosh. Eartha Kitt, get into her. She's fabulous. And for those who don't know, it's Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. All right, number 16, Carol of the Bells by Mikola Domitrovic Leonvilchik. Okay, Carol of the Bells. That's a do. I always think of ding, fries are done, ding, fries are done. Yeah, not my favorite, honestly. Although the obnoxious orchestra version is always my favorite. I think I actually always dreamed of like a horror movie where I made somebody like do like an interpretive dance to that. They break into the house and force them to watch their interpretive dance, the Carol of the Bells. Dun, 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 dun. Number 15, Sleigh Ride by the Ronettes. Now this one is iconic, okay? Now the Ronettes and Christmas music just blend together. And as you all know from this channel, I am the biggest Ronnie Spector fan in the world. I loved this woman. Like, she was so inspirational to me. And this song always gets me in the feels, even if it's sped up, remixed, I don't care. Just her voice is everything. And fun fact, she actually recorded a lot of these songs in pitch darkness. Like, Phil Spector was a real weirdo and thought she needed to concentrate fully. She could not see anybody while she performed. So he made her sing all these songs in pitch black, like turned all the lights out. She couldn't see anything. And she just had to sit there and sing. Like, but I love this woman. I was even invited to her funeral. Like, I adored her. I was even lucky enough to like be able to speak with her a few times via like DM and things like that. Oh, what a beautiful woman. And I miss her so much. All right, moving on. All right, number 14, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Frank Sinatra. Why are all the covers getting all the big plays? Like, y'all need to get into Judy Garland. Why is it not Judy Garland? Meet me in St. Louis? Come on now. What is going on with this list? Frank Sinatra? Get better taste. Number 12, Blue Christmas by Elvis Presley. I had the biggest crush on Elvis growing up as a little kid because I remember my next door neighbor, Jenna, her grandfather was a huge Elvis fan. He went down to their basement. He had Elvis memorabilia everywhere. And you could see the range of Elvis from like when he was really, really young and hot to like when he was really old and living in Vegas and really sweaty. I have a blue Christmas. Also, sidebar, I remember when I used to walk to her house, she had like a backyard where you had to go in through like a gate, and she had this horrible dog. And I remember I used to like walk through and there's ice that they never salted. So whenever I'd walk into the gate to go to the back door, because they insisted I go to the back door for some reason, Southerners in the Midwest, I don't know why, but that dog would tackle me onto that ice and I would just be, wow! And that's it. The dog wouldn't like attack me or anything. It just like would lick me because it was overexcited. I found out years later that every day when that would happen, they all would rush over to the window to watch me get tackled. Assholes. Holly Jolly Christmas by Burl Ives. You have a lot of hits on this list. Holly Jolly. Again, it's one of those ones where it's kind of an earworm. I remember hearing it in the department stores and also one of those ones I'd like to skip. You know, it's skippable. Moving on. White Christmas by Bing Crosby. Okay, I love the movie. I don't really know much about Bing Crosby. I know like he was old and a lot of people found him really hot back in the day. And Rosemary Clooney's in the movie. Oh, and Sisters. That's the one we all take away from that. All the gays really clung to Sisters. The Sisters. That one? That's the one we all really remember. The gays, that's where we are. Bing Crosby, yeah, he was also there. It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas by Michael Bublé. Okay, I figure it's a matter of time before Michael Bublé showed up on this list. I'm really surprised it took us this long. I'm surprised the whole list isn't him. Everyone seems to really love his covers. It's not my favorite version of it. Honestly, it's also one of those songs where I feel like I can hear anybody sing it and no one really brings anything special to it. It's just kind of bleh. It's like, you know, the white bread Christmas song. Like, okay. It's in between all the good songs. Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms. We all know that Jingle Bell Rock is owned by Mean Girls. This is us, okay? Like, we all do the like routine. Honestly, whenever I hear the song, I think of Mean Girls. That's literally wherever I am. That's all I have. Number 4, Last Christmas. Aw, by Wham. Oh, now I'm sad. I miss George Michaels. He was so cute back then. Oh my gosh. George Michaels in the 80s. Can we talk about it? Even the other guy, Andrew, Mike, Bob, Bill. Who's his friend? The one that wasn't gay. Oh my God, they both were so cute. And Last Christmas is very good. It's like a somber Christmas song. It's right up there with like Hard Candy Christmas, where like it would come on while I was working at the bank or in the department store. Like, oh, now I'm sad. And like you sit there like lovelorn of a relationship that you never had. That's where I am. It's one of those songs that puts me there. It's like I'm crying about people I didn't even break up with. Not to mention, George Michael is one of the few people in this world that ever made a painted on beard look sexy. Like a filled in 5 o'clock shadow. Ugh. I don't know why. It's like a John Waters mustache. Like it shouldn't be sexy, but sometimes it can be if the right guy is pulling it off. You could put a John Waters mustache on Ryan Gosling and I'd still be into it. It's The Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Andy Williams. Yeah, was he in the Rat Pack, or he's like, you know, adjacent to the Rat Pack? It seems like that era. Yeah, I don't know. It's all right, I guess. I always think of him as like singing all those womanizery songs back in the 50s and 60s. Andy Williams, that's like music to watch girls buy. I don't know, pickup artist music. Number 2, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee. Oh my God, Miss Brenda Lee just broke Mariah Carey's record. I'm sure she's absolutely fuming. And I'm pretty sure Brenda Lee is dead. Is she still alive? Let's find out. Hey Siri, is Brenda Lee still alive?
Brenda Lee was born December 11th, 1944, and is 79 years old.
Oh, okay, I guess she's still alive. Well, good for you. One of those things like the girl group sound and like 1950s women sang the best Christmas songs and Christmas standards. I stand by this, okay? Number one, the one you've all been waiting for. I feel like we all knew this one was coming. All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey Christmas. The Queen of Christmas, the one that basically is racking it in every single year. Every time December rolls around, she's like, all right, guess I'm buying another yacht. What a clever thing to do back in the 90s. Like, who would have thought? Like back in the day when you make like a Christmas album, that's how you know an artist is trying to get out of their contract, okay? That's how you know it's like, okay, they got that 6 album deal. This is number 5. So they know they got one more after this. And they usually are garbage. But one thing that I loved about this album is like she put so much effort behind this album that it is absolutely perfect. Well, it's not true. There are some songs that I do skip. Now this one is fantastic. And the fact that she also like wrote it and she makes money on it all the time. And the fact that there's a doll right now existing in this universe that I cannot have because it's nowhere to be found in stores. I'm sorry, this is a sidebar now. I'm more mad that the Mariah Carey Barbie's not available anywhere, motherfucker. Anyways, we all know it. You will never escape it. Every single year at the end of October, Mariah Carey will defrost and haunt us all with this song for at least 2 months. And then come January, you're free. Sort of like the plot in like a Twilight Zone episode. Like we all know it's coming, we dread it, but it's like, okay, here we go. All right, well, this has been the top 20 Christmas songs of all time as voted on by the people and their choices. Okay, this is the people's choice. If you're mad about it, be mad at the people. All right, because they decided this with their streams. And if you want to change it, well, I don't know, start a streaming farm or something. I don't know what to tell you. I hope you all enjoyed this list. I had fun. I didn't agree with all of it, and some of it could be changed. I feel like a lot of us need to expand our palettes. I'm just saying, you know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye. Now hit the outro. Click here to see me make a wig out of a Christmas wreath. Or see me talk about Christina Aguilera performing Ain't No Other Man at the MTV Movie Awards. Come on, click it, you know you want to. If you don't click it, I'll make you listen to Tiny Tim's Christmas album. So click it. Estoy perdida.